talk about sampling. Sampling can be one of the biggest tools for your field to be able to grow their businesses, to acquire customers, and to build long-term residual income. A few years ago, in 2014, there was a case study done on sampling that focused on Costco. And the results were crazy. You know, if you've been to Costco, you've seen how effective they are with sampling. Well, they found that some of the brands sold within their stores had up to a 2,000% increase in sales as a result of sampling. And there was actually someone at Duke University, Dan Ariely, he's a behavioral economist, and he took a look at this and did this case study, and there were two things he pulled out of it. And the first one was that sampling creates a feeling of reciprocity, that the person that gets the sample feels the need to give back and to make a purchase. And the second thing is you create a craving for your product by giving it to someone, by giving them a free sample. So how does this work in direct sales, you may be asking, and does it work? Well, yes, absolutely it works. It's been done for decades. The key part now is that technology makes it even easier and more effective to do it when used correctly now. Are your people sampling right now? More than likely they are, but they may not be doing it and taking advantage of technology and maximizing upon the power of sampling. That's where the Sound Concepts Brightools platform comes in. We have several clients using our platform for sampling, and they're having amazing success with it. I'm going to walk you through and show you quickly how the sampling program works, and then if you have further questions, you can reach out to us for a full demo. Our platform has a full sampling system that involves everything from a microsite for the distributor to capture sample orders, where we allow a potential customer to come and pay for shipping and handling for a free sample. This creates a qualified lead. We also send the samples out. They can send them through the app or the desktop, where a distributor can send them on their own to their prospects or potential customers. We also handle the fulfillment by creating a cool sample mailer. We send out a custom letter that comes from the distributor that includes their URL so they get credit for orders. And also a drip campaign is a follow-up when the sample is sent. So you're maximizing the technology and using a very simple and proven system. So let's dive in. Let me show you how the app works, how distributors can drive traffic to their sample microsites and really take advantage of the sampling system. You see here the Body Pro app. Now you can see here they've got loaded in videos that they can text, social images that they can post. I'm going to show you right now how our app allows someone to post a social image on Facebook to drive traffic to their sample microsite. So you see here this sample image that we've created. Great things come in small packages. There's also copy that's written down here below in a conversational and social tone. It's got emojis in there. And then it's also going to post the link going to the distributor's microsite to push people to pay for their free sample, to pay for the shipping and handling. All they have to do within the app is tap on the social button, and it's going to allow them to actually copy this description that your marketing team can write in this conversational tone, because a lot of times people don't know what to say to drive people correctly to, request a sample or pay for a sample. So I'm going to say, yes, I want to copy this description. I'm going to tap on Facebook through our native share sheet, our native integration with the app on iOS and on Android. I just tap on Facebook, and now it's going to allow me to pull up and post this image. I tap here, and it's going to paste here. You can now see that I've posted this image here. I'm going to tap post, and with 3 simple clicks, it's done. Very easy to use. The technology is simple. Now let's jump over to Facebook. I want to show you now how that image appears so you can see what it looks like. I come over here to Facebook, and you can see here, that image has just now posted. It's got that content, that description, the information to pay just the $2.95 for shipping and handling, and it has the link to my microsite. So when one of my friends within my network taps on that link, it goes to my sample site. You're going to see here it's got my image up at the top, has my information, my phone number. They can contact me. And then we've created this sample microsite in a way where there's a video that you can have posted on here. And all throughout, there's different checkout stations for them to request and try a free sample and pay for the shipping and handling. We typically are including information about the product, testimonials, science information. And then through our integration, we've also come to the point where, one, it's going to give them credit for sending out the sample, and it's going to come from the distributor site. But then also it integrates directly to their replicated site. Say someone sees the video, they read the testimonials, and they just want to buy a box. They're ready to go. So we also do that on the site. So it's very easy for my friends, my potential customers, to come and to try a free sample. It doesn't feel salesy, and it's a simple way to push the samples through the app. So very simple to do. We also have posts that we do both on Instagram and on Facebook and drive through other social networks. So very easy to push people to the sample site through the app. You've seen what the sample site, the microsite looks like that I can push people to. You've seen the power of the app to either text out a video or text an image or text a link to drive someone to that site. And you've also seen the social media tools. Let's jump in now. I'm going to quickly show you from a desktop standpoint how it works. You see our platform here. It's got the sampling section. I'm going to tap here on the sampling category. When I tap on send product samples, it's going to load in the contacts that I've loaded into the system. I'm going to tap on sendable. It's going to show me which contacts have an address that I can send to. I can select on those contacts to send them the sample. I come down here. If you've got one product or multiple products to choose from, there's a drop down. There's a different letter to send out. All of that, and then I just click send product samples. It's very easy to do. We've also done some cool things where you can integrate and actually load credits in so you can promote giving out the samples. And then the nice thing too for the distributors is they can come here to a reporting section and see their product samples. They can see when a product has been ordered, when it's been printed, when it's been shipped out. And they have all of that data here showing them what's going on with their sampling system. So very insightful, very easy to then go and follow up. Now, one of the key things with this is once a sample has been sent out, whether it's been paid for by a customer or by the distributor, what the system next does is, in addition to mailing out the mailer and the custom letter and the sample itself, is it starts sending out a drip campaign. Now, I'm going to show you what this drip campaign looks like. So this shows you the drip campaign if it's paid for by the customer. There's a series of 5 emails that are sent over a period of 15 days, letting them know that the sample's on its way, giving them some info about the product. It may be sharing a video or a PDF. And then it also eventually asks for them to make a purchase, to be able to go and buy and make a purchase for a full box of the product after they've sampled it. So the cool thing with this is once the sample's been sent out, the distributor doesn't have to do all of the follow-up. The system will send this drip on its own. Now let's take a look, for example, at this one here. This pulls up, this shows it goes out to the contact, shows here has through our integration, a link to their replicated site, and gives some great follow-up. And so all of that's done. There's different emails that are sent out, and you can really load them in with great content to then educate the customer. We're seeing some really high conversion rates, up to 30% of someone who is buying a sample or having a sample sent to them are being converted through our drip campaigns. So it's a very powerful way to be able to go in, send the sample out, and then have the follow-up that's written by your marketing team that's helping to aid in that conversion. Let me give you a summary of the Sound Concepts Brightools sampling system. It includes everything from an app to help promote the site. It includes the sampling microsite for the distributor that helps to drive both a qualified lead who will pay for a free sample, just paying the shipping and handling. It also includes us being able to send out the mailer, a custom letter, as you see here, that gets sent out, and then automated follow-up emails that are sent, as I showed you, with personalized both from the sample mailer, the letter, and in the drip campaign that's coming from the distributor. You can see the return address comes from the distributor and their address. Very professional way to send out and for them to be able to share a sample in a way that your team can control the messaging, the marketing, and to really drive sales. Now, imagine the power here of utilizing this technology and creating duplication within your field where you have distributors who are going in and they're driving traffic to their sample site. They're also sending out product samples on their own. And then once it gets to the prospect, they're receiving follow-up emails that are driving them to place orders, which are then driving commissions for your field. And then imagine when this leader has success and is making money off of this, and they're teaching their team to also do the same. You truly are maximizing the power of technology to drive sampling in a way that hasn't been done in our industry, where you can maximize in this way and create customers that are loyal, that are educated, that fill that need for reciprocity, for giving back, and a craving for your products, where in the end, it becomes a huge win for you and your field. If this has been of interest to you, please reach out to us at Sound Concepts. We'd love to give you a full demo and show you how this technology, how our Brightools platform can really take your product to the next level and how you can maximize on the sampling system.